Oh, morning, friends. So money, 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 money. What's your relationship with money? What are your money stories? So we've been, the last few weeks is all it's been about our relationships, relationship with ourselves, relationship with others, finding peace, right, with ourselves, and then we'll find peace in those outer relationships. So yeah, this week is about the relationship with money. Okay. So maybe you have a great relationship with money. Maybe you have like a great success story with money. Yeah, no worries. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Keep those beliefs you have around money. Keep telling yourself those same money stories. You got great expectations when it comes to money. That's exactly what we want. Okay. So, and you know what? If you do have a great relationship with money, but maybe your health is not that great, or maybe your relationships are not that great, take this same concept and apply it to that. But this week is all about money because you know what? Society as a whole, we're always seem to be worrying about money. Maybe our relationship or our beliefs around money aren't that good. Maybe you have a lot of money, but you're afraid of losing it, right? Maybe you have enough money, you're surviving, you're doing okay, but you're always worried about the future, right? Maybe your relationship isn't so good. Maybe you're always, you just can't get ahead, or you never have enough, or you just feel like you need more, right? You need to have that safety net. Whatever it is, right? Maybe you're waiting for the other shoe to drop when things are going good, or, just whatever it is, whatever your money story is, take a look at it, start to decipher through it. And this week, if it's not so good of a story, it is time to tell a new story. Just time to tell a new one. I know that sounds like, yeah, really? Really? Is it that simple? No. I've been working on this for a while. It's not really that simple. But it is effective when we really take this time. It's time to cut ties with your old money story. Okay. But before, so the money stories are your beliefs, that we picked up along the way. They're the fears of the future. Those are our stories. And it's like we keep ourselves in this prison. And this prison is all full of our own money stories, but we're the ones that keep us there by what we believe. Okay, so in order to begin to cut the ties, we have to take a look at what our current stories are, or what our past stories are, what our beliefs are. So as much as the last few weeks have been about, finding peace in our own heart, finding peace with, whatever is unfolding around us, we need to make peace with our old money stories. Think about making peace with your past money stories. How about making peace with your future money stories, like those fears that you have? Can you make peace with them? So when you shine a light on what your beliefs are, okay, because we need to change our beliefs. This is how we change our story. This is how we cut the ties. This is how we find peace with our past stories and our future fears around money. We have to change our beliefs. We have to change our beliefs about money. Beliefs can be changed, but you have to become aware that you have them. So noticing what your current beliefs are and what your expectations are. Okay. So when you begin to notice, so this is where I love the chakra system, because if you can go down through the chakra system, you can start to shine a light on where some of these beliefs come from. Okay. So we start with our thoughts. What are your thoughts about money? Right? Do you look at money as good, bad, neutral, right? Is it easy to make? If you're going, money's easy to make, I can always make more, right? Or if you're going, there's never enough. Do you have thoughts around, money is dirty? If you have too much money, it changes who you are. Like, start to think about the thoughts you have that create these beliefs, because whatever we believe, we're going to start to take action in either that direction, or we don't take action because we're afraid to. Okay. And then even in the sight, right? Like, how do you see money? How do you see money in the world? Do you see it as being, it can do a lot of good in the world? Or do you see money as corrupting the world? Or when you look at wealthy people, and maybe you're one of those wealthy people, but do you put yourself in a box? Do you put a lot of judgments on that? How do you view healthy or wealthy people? Okay. And then even the words you put behind it. So now we're working into, bringing the energy into the throat chakra, right? Are you always saying, well, I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to do that, right? I just don't have enough money, right? Are those the words, well, I can do it when I have more money, right? Or, are the words like, yeah, see, and I grew up with this one, money doesn't just grow on trees, right? So those are the words, those are the beliefs, those are the thoughts, right? And so there's always, there's fear wrapped around that. We're all caught up in our ego when it comes to that. And so all this is, because we all have these, we all do to some degree, it's just shining a light for us to not judge ourselves, or not to judge money, or not to judge our beliefs, but to just shine a light and go, could this be hindering me in some way to have a better relationship with money? Because money is just energy. It's just energy. So then we move into the energy of our heart chakra. Are you grateful for all that you have? Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't want for more, but gratitude attracts more, right? Gratitude attracts more things to be grateful for. So if you're currently stuck in a space going, never enough, not enough, can't get ahead, can't, stop and breathe and be grateful for what you do have, right? And that can go beyond, of course, money. Of course, be grateful for the money you have and, the things that you have in your life, but expand that gratitude out to things that money can't buy, right? Like the peacefulness in your heart, or great relationships, or your health, right? But of course, include money in that. But if you are always envious or jealous of people who have money, right? Yeah, it must be nice, right? Then you got to lean back and start to appreciate what you do have, right? Appreciate the simple things in life. Again, those things that money can't buy. Okay, and then in the doing, this one comes into the solar plexus, and this is our ego, full on ego identity, right? And again, a lot of beliefs are caught up in this, right? You have to work hard in order to make money. Or this is again where the ego comes in, going, well, I have to do to get, to have. And if we stop, lean back a little bit and be, instead of needing to do so much in order to have what we need. So, you know what? Again, this is where the judgment gets all caught up, because this is the ego, right? This is where the beliefs, this is where our action center is, and we start taking action because of our beliefs, or we don't take action because of our beliefs. And again, we can get all caught up. Right here is solar plexus, is the ego. We get caught up. We don't know where to go. We're just so caught up in the beliefs and what we are expecting that we can't do anything different until we shine a light on our beliefs and begin to change the story. Okay, cut the ties, make peace with our old money stories or our old beliefs, make peace with our fears of the future, and then we can start to tell a new story. So we get, now we're moving down into like the navel chakra, and this is like our feelings around money. Do you feel worthy of money? I know for me, that's a big one. My industry, can you really make a whole lot of money doing what I do? Well, all depends on what I believe or what I expect, right? So those are things I need to examine. I may need to make peace with those, beliefs that I have. Okay, the past and the future, right? So even being able to receive money, receive it as a gift. Sometimes it's like, well, did I work hard enough? Do I deserve this? Am I worthy of this? Have I worked hard enough for it? Like, those are just beliefs that get us so caught up. Okay, or maybe you're going, yeah, I'm totally worthy of it, and you know it, and you've got that awesome money story. And you're like, of course, isn't everybody deserving of it, right? So, what are those beliefs? They're not always negative beliefs. They can be, you can be like, yeah, that belief's really served me. I'm going to keep that belief, or that one doesn't. I'm going to cut that one off. Okay. And then finally, in the root chakra, this is where, when you say I am, and then fill in the blank, right? I am struggling. I'm always trying to make ends meet, right? Or are you saying I am wealthy? I am comfortable, right? I am fill in the blank. That's how, in the root chakra, and even if you're going, well, I'm comfortable, but in reality, I'm looking at my bank account that's in overdraft. I'm not all that comfortable, right? So this is where we have to go, well, I am comfortable. Maybe it goes beyond money. Maybe we have to go through all of the other, my relationship and my health and do these concepts. And we don't address money until we feel like we're more in alignment with other areas of our life, right? So if you're struggling in all areas, you're also going to be struggling in the money department and the stories that you tell. Okay, so everything is really connected. But this week, we are going to begin exploring a total rewrite of our stories, particularly our money stories or our financial stories, a total rewrite of our expectations, total rewrite of our beliefs, because nothing will change until you believe that they will, or you believe that they can, right? You can't expect anything to change when you keep telling the same old story, okay? So take a notice, first of all, of your money stories. That's what the intention is this week. Oh, my goodness. And I'm just looking at the time, running out of time. We got to tap this in. How about we tap this in while I go into intentions? Let's move the body. Okay, so first, as we just move, and I mean, this is how we feel into things and bring all of these topics and this, I just talked a little bit, about the energy system within our body. We bring it into our body. Okay, so just bounce and move around. Okay, so we're going to bring some awareness to our money stories. What are the things that we say to ourselves about money, right? What's your past money story? What's your MO? What about your future money story? What are you worried about? We don't want it. We create the future by our beliefs. So you might say, well, I want something different, but if you believe that you can't be successful, you're never going to be rich, you cannot create that if that's what you believe. So we start to take a look at our money stories this week. We start to take a look at our beliefs, okay? Check it out. And as we do that, we don't do it with judgment. We do it with the intention. And this is where intention becomes very powerful, to make peace. Okay, I get that I've been telling these stories. It's time for me to make peace, right? I now want a harmonious relationship with my past money stories. We start to cut those ties. Yeah, I get it. I see it. I know I said it. I'm, and felt that for many years, but I'm going to make peace. I'm going to have a harmonious relationship with my past money story. And then look at those fears. Let's march it out. March it out. Stand nice and tall, right? Get some energy moving through your body. Don't get stuck in that prison with your future money fears. How about making peace with those? Have a harmonious relationship with your future money stories. Right? There you go. Okay. And then let's just tap into the physical body. Again, well, what do I want to believe? Let's go down. So let's start saying different things as we come into this physical. This is the root chakra, the physical. I am, right? Maybe when I can't say I'm wealthy, when I don't feel that, but maybe you can say, as you just tap everywhere into this physical body, wherever you want to tap, like tapping back here, like, yeah, I am able to change my money story. Maybe start there. I'm going to rewrite my whole money story. I can do that. Yeah. So take your power back. You have control over your own beliefs. Some of those beliefs might have been planted in at very young age, so it's stuck with us for a very long time. But let's rub our hands together. We have the ability to change that. So let's tap in underneath our eyes, ground our energy into the earth. Take a nice deep breath. And there's no judgment this week. There's absolutely no judgment. It's an awareness. What are my money stories? What have I been telling myself? What are these beliefs? I'm going to rewrite them. I'm going to ground my energy into this physical existence right here. And I'm going to rewrite my money stories. Then come down. Okay, tap into the K27 point. I like to cross, maybe you don't want to. And this gets all of our energy moving in the right direction. Well, what's the right direction? Well, I don't know. What is your new money story going to be? That's the right direction. Sit down and rewrite. Take those beliefs, make peace with them, those old beliefs, right? Get out of your own self-made prison by making peace with those beliefs and rewriting your money story. Big breath. Everything's moving in the right direction now, right? Where you're going to start to believe these new money stories. And then come into the thymus again, gratitude. Whatever you're grateful, gratitude attracts more gratitude. So you got to be grateful. You have to be grateful. That is a key component to this. So tap in and be grateful for what you do have, the money you have, the things you have. Be grateful when you look at other people who have a lot of things. Be grateful for those people, right? Be grateful. Just attract more gratitude. And then you metabolize it in, right? So you take these new beliefs, rewrite this story. What do you now want to believe? What's this new money story that you're going to tell yourself? Write it down and tap it in here. This metabolizes it. We can change our beliefs. You just have to have that mindset that you're able to do it. And this is one of those energy points in our body that helps us to metabolize a new story. Okay, so that's what this week is all about, my friends. Step it out. I like to cross over. Okay. Just take a look. And again, if you got a really great relationship with money, you can take the same concept and apply it to anything else. Maybe in your health, maybe in a relationship, anything at all. But this week, rewrite your story with new expectations and new beliefs. Make peace with your past story, make peace with your future, those old fears, and rewrite a new story. Just try it. Just try it. Just maybe if you've got just a little bit of belief that this could actually work and help you, it's all you need. Go with it. Shift your energy. All right. Have a fabulous week, my friends. Namaste.